Postures 2, Morals 2, the 81st in the series. Today again, shoulder extension, we will continue. Then take a look at Swami Vivekananda's life, how Vivekananda could transform a person. We will look at that. First, sit in Swastikasana, stretch both legs, and then bend the knee a bit, press the foot, take the palms little behind. Now keep the fingertips on the mat, middle finger pointing forward, only the fingertips. Now press the fingertips in an exhale, rise, Chatushpada Pitasana. Stretch the neck back. Slowly come down. Well, this is apart from shoulders, neck, it also helps your fingers. Today we use fingers a lot. All our gadgets, fingers are the key. One more time, inhale, exhale, rise. Well, open the chest, stretch the neck, press the feet, tighten the back of the thigh, then slowly come down. Well, in the company of great people, many unknowingly gets transformed. Here is one such case. When Vivekananda returned to US from England, then they found that his speeches, many of his speeches, they could not actually take down, because those days the recording devices were not in much vague, so they had to write down. So then they knew the worth of Vivekananda's word. Therefore they thought that it is high time that Vivekananda should have a stenographer. So then they looked for stenographer who can really take down all the speeches, which were very precious. Then came an Englishman called J.J. Goodwin. So he was a professional stenographer, and he was not interested in any philosophy or anything like that. His hobbies were cricket, football, and gambling. And Vivekananda in fact told him, looking at his habits, that you are not Goodwin, you are Badwin. So he came and he was employed with some pay, and he started jotting down the speeches of Vivekananda, write it, and make a good record. And as he started listening to Vivekananda's words, it transformed him internally. And in very few days, he said that I will do it as a service, because if a person like Swami Vivekananda could devote his life to mankind, why can't I offer my services in terms of making it as a record? So that's how he was with Vivekananda. Then he never left Vivekananda. He traveled with him all along. He did not take any fee. And since 1893, he started jotting down all his preachings, and those 6 months, especially the famed tour of Colombo to Almora, all the speeches he only stenographed and made it available to all of us today. So we should all be grateful to J.J. Goodwin. So Goodwin, well, his age, he was very, very young. When he came to Vivekananda, must be about 25, 26. And then he accompanied Vivekananda to Ooty, Udakamandal, where he became sick and died at the age of 27. So at that time Vivekananda was in Almora, and even today his Samadhi you can see in the St. Thomas Church in Ooty, and they found that his belongings were only a bicycle, the two out of order, a watch, and only few papers. So that kind of a simple life he led. So he was into gambling, everything, then converted almost into a saint in a matter of less than a year. That is the powerful personality of Swami Vivekananda. Namaste.